first watch that I spotted is a Rolex Explorer 2 16570. As you guys know, I had the black dial and he has the polar dial. So the first question I'm going to ask him is what made him or inspired him to buy this timepiece?
I always wanted this watch. I think it's my favorite Rolex so far. I did my MBA, completed my MBA, and it was part of a kind of like an accomplishment present that I always wanted to get, right? So I invested in this, and it's probably the one that gets the most risk time. It is also the base of the brand that we're building, which is called Explorer. Everything's inspired in this watch, and I just love it. Just simply love it.
Okay, so what's the name of the company that you built that inspired you to buy this watch?
Yeah, the actual name is the Explorer, and now we're expanding into something that is called Oil Drip, which is going to be based in motorsports brand gear, all that type of stuff.
This is not your only timepiece.
No, I love watches overall. She has Explorer One that she's recording. IWC is of course a couple of Omegas, but yeah.
And what made you get the white dial over the black dial?
There's something about the polar that is just crisp. Mind you, I love the black dial. I'll probably get the black dial. I think as far when it comes to Rolexes, this and the older presidentials are the ones that I love. So I wouldn't go anywhere else.
All right, thanks Luis for sharing, and on to the next person. All right guys, we're here with Alejandro, and I spotted him wearing a Tudor GMT. So we're gonna ask him a couple of questions. So how long you own this timepiece for?
Bro, I got it early 2020. I think it's when I kind of leveled up my career and I got my first decent job. So I'm rich, bitch! I've been into watches for like a year or so, into like the Seikos and everything, and I was just buying them all up. Yeah. And the GMT Master 2 Pepsi was like my grail at the time. So, couldn't afford it, so I went for the Pepsi.
So you're talking about the Rolex GMT?
Yeah, the GMT Master 2, so like the latest one on the Jubilee bracelet. That was kind of my goal watch. It still is. So this being the little brother, since they're kind of like sister companies, I went for it. I had never really known too much about Tudor, but I looked up just like similar models, found this, and I ordered it online, not knowing what to expect. And as soon as I saw it, I thought it was just a beautiful watch. Like I didn't have that much experience with Tudor, but it's beautiful. They make really good watches, especially for the price.
Yeah, they really do. I agree. So you're pretty much trying to go after a Rolex next, I'm guessing.
Yeah, probably. The Pepsi, it's a little bit out of reach, especially with like how hard it is to get. Like I'd be happy paying the MSRP, but the over is just insane. So the Bluesy, I think the Bluesy, the two-tone blue, the 126613. So like the newest reference model, yeah.
Well, I love this timepiece on your wrist. It looks good. It's a 39 millimeter.
It's a 41 millimeter. So
41.
And it's a very chunky case. So for people who have like smaller wrists, it's a little bit of a harder wear. I've never been one to complain about it, but they did come out with like the newest reference, which I don't remember the reference, but it's basically the 39 millimeter, which is a lot thinner.
Right.
It's based off the Black Bay 58. Right. So yeah, this is the older one.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about the 39.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a beautiful piece. It's something about Porsches and Ferraris and Aston Martins. They're just real gentleman cars. They're really classy, sporty at the same time. And that's what I like about them. Now, don't get me wrong. A Lamborghini is nice and cool and all. Sounds amazing. But a Ferrari sounds crazy as well. And a Porsche with the right exhaust system and tune could sound amazing.
Jesus, we have grip. Wow, look at this view. Oh, yep, we're off. Overboost. Oh my God. Whoa, ceramics are on.
And if you guys didn't know, these cars are for sale. This one, you have to ask for the price. And if you got to ask, that means you can't afford it. So here we have a Rolex Submariner. No date. Beautiful. Okay, guys, we have a beautiful Patek
5961A.
5961A. Beautiful. Is this white gold or platinum?
Stainless.
Stainless steel? Okay. Nice. And we have the Rolex Daytona 126500. The Panda, as we all know, was very popular a few years ago. A lot of people was going after these. And yeah, thanks for sharing. So far, it's a bunch of Rolex watches. As I mentioned before, one Patek Philippe, beautiful though. It was a stainless steel, which I was surprised. I was expecting like a white gold or titanium or some type of precious metal. I'm spotting a couple of other Rolex timepieces that I'm gonna approach. I'm seeing a rose gold. I think it's a Sky Dweller. I'm gonna hopefully talk to him. Maybe he wants his face on camera. And the rain seems to be easing up, so I'm gonna go outside and take a look at some of the cars soon. What watch you have on your wrist today?
Sky Roller.
Sky Dweller. Is it a rose gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rodeo dial.
Rhodium dial. Can we take a look at it? Nice. How long you own this timepiece?
About 2 years.
And what made you buy it?
I really, I mean, I always, I mean, I always wanted the 40, 42 for my
size?
wrist. Yeah, the size. I mean, I think it's the watch that I always wanted for rose gold. That's a nice piece.
Okay, so you wanted rose gold. So did you consider the Yachtmaster too?
Yeah, I had it. The Yamaha was two-tone. Yeah, I just like the whole rose gold.
All right. Well, thanks for sharing, man. So, guys, the one thing I've noticed with most of the people that I spoke to with their timepieces is that they purchased it to mark a particular milestone. And that's the one thing that I encourage you guys to do when buying a timepiece is to buy it with an intent to keep it. And a milestone is something that's going to help you or encourage you to definitely keep a timepiece and not sell it down the line. So far, I've met a couple of people with their timepieces, and I think that's about enough. If I met any one of you guys here at this event, comment down below. Remember, guys, give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for some more videos.